We're going to start it up. Back to the Morrowind.
Woohoo!
Oh shit. Oh shit, Morrowind was so loud in my ears right then. I heard nothing but Morrowind.
Alright, let's see if I can.
So, I think it might be a trip into the options here.
Did you stop right after you started?
So the music is super down, and I'm putting the master volume down. Can you see this? You should be able to see this, right?
I can't see anything yet. It still wouldn't let me click on it. I'm trying to get there. It's saying no channels found when I look at my following, and it won't let me click on your. It's stupid. Why is everything being so stupid?
Okay, the volume.
There. Here we go. For some reason, it was not letting me click on anything. Oh, that's really close.
Okay. All right. So
it's literally one word behind.
one word behind.
Like 1 to 3 words tops. That's it.
That's pretty impressive.
It is very impressive.
Oh, I want to turn Morrowind down a little bit.
So
Actually, I want to see what it's like when I get into the actual game, because this is just in the intro screen.
Yeah, that's very true.
So let's get into the game.
I like how there's two
Okay,
people watching and it's
that's
both
loud.
of us.
There's lots of footsteps. Okay. Options, please. Effects down. Footsteps. Footsteps down. Voices are gonna blast me, so I'm gonna put them down. Seeing as they're like subtitled anyway.
Oh, this means I could read some of the stuff.
You can so read some of this stuff. In fact, you're welcome. And if we like read any like books where there's like two people plays, then you can definitely read the stuff.
This will be so fun. I'm so excited. I won't even lie. I'm so glad we're doing it.
Okay. Footsteps can go down even more.
If it makes you feel better, we can't hear it over here.
Well, that's cool, but it's so loud in my ears. Like, it's making me think, is it better that I just like have it in over the speakers? Fucking hell. Wow, they are really just fucking loud.
Well,
yeah,
maybe
well, no, I don't want something for you.
Footsteps all the way down. I mean, you don't need to hear footsteps, do you, technically?
See, the footsteps are going over your voice right now.
Really?
Like, by a lot. Okay, hang on. I can't hear you now because I've just taken off my headphones. I'm going to put the speakers up.
This is called
Also,
technical difficulties. But it's okay that we have technical difficulties. This is our first time doing this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I've got like a professional channel or anything. Or there's like loads of viewers or anything.
Yeah.
So it's instantly easier now that I've put it onto the speakers, but I've obviously not. Okay.
Real quick, I'm gonna make sure my voice isn't gonna echo.
Sounds pretty good now.
No, it doesn't seem to be echoing.
Yeah, you might get a little bit of phasing, but it shouldn't echo. It would only echo if you got a feedback loop, but there's not a feedback loop.
I was just making sure. I didn't want it to sound funky.
That's a good idea. And that was a good thing to check. So I actually think, so now if I go back into the options,
You can turn it all back up.
Well, let's see if we can put the music back up some. Because I do kind of love the music of this game.
I'm not going to be able to hear it. Because I have to have this turned down.
Just so it doesn't confuse you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess that's just the price you have to pay.
Bullshit.
Right, but I'll tell you one thing, right? Footsteps are still way too loud. I might just turn...
Actually, I can hear the music. Just barely.
Right, I can put the music up some, because it's still quite...
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, I've turned footsteps to the lowest it can be without, and it still be a sound.
Mm-hmm.
Turned effects... We'll put effects up a little bit. Oh, no. Return. But yeah, footsteps are still just really loud in general.
It's like all the metal. You can like hear metal clanking. Move along. Rude.
But like the voices, you can't really hear.
Yeah, I can't hear the voices at all personally, but I'm not listening to the stream right now.
You know, I
I
can't
should
hear
probably
them.
do that, huh?
So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna turn footsteps off because they're not that important. And put voices up.
I put the stream sound on so I can make sure it's working.
Okay, I can't hear the voices.
Yeah, I can't hear the voices in the stream either. No one's talking.
Seems it's because the
Master volume's down.
yeah. Okay, I can hear them a little bit
Barely.
now. But now I can still hear footsteps. Even though I have them fully turned down. Maybe that's because effects are up. Fucking
Alright.
Bethesda. Fucking Bethesda.
I can still hear the footsteps.
No, I don't want something from you apart from good audio. So voice, I mean, you can see now that voice is maxed out.
Well, I could hear, when I turned it on, the voices, you could hear them as much as you could before this started. Because the voices haven't ever been very loud, but I didn't think it really mattered because you read their text that matters. It's just kind of their introductory sentence.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not even going to have my computer headphones on. I don't need them.
But yeah, like reading it is actually better for the voices. But yeah, so I mean, in general, this is a thing that is working.
Yeah, and I did make sure everything sounded good. You could at least hear the voices to their extent, and the footsteps were mostly gone. They were as much about as you could hear them before.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's more about hearing our voices properly, and like you say, the other stuff subtitled.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna read them.
Yeah, like all the important bits will get read.
Yeah, I'm not reading like everything someone says when they walk by you.
Oh no, fuck that. There's just no need for that. Like, who's got time for that?
Nobody.
That just shit isn't gonna happen.
So I love how the house's like stone texture looks so real, but the stone right in front of you looks so not real.
What, this stuff here? So that the floor isn't, but then you get to
You look up though and it looks like so real, but then you get closer and you're like, ooh, never mind.
well, that's like it's oil paintings, right? Like, if you ever go close up to an oil painting, you're like, yeah, that looks like shit.
Then you get far away and you're like, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you have to be the correct distance. It's all about context.
Yeah.
So, I don't actually know what I'm doing now. What does the journal say? Oh, these are the ones that are near Saran. This is like miles away.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it is properly miles away. So I don't know if I want to do that one now. Oh, the Necromancer of Vas. This sounds kind of cool though. Perseus Mercius asked me to aid the buoyant armiger Uline Henim in her expedition to Vas, which is on a remote island west of Dagon Fell. This is probably miles away too, but it actually seems quite interesting.
The Necromancer is too enticing.
Yeah, and you know, I've got some spell absorb scrolls, so it's all good. So, be careful with this one. Yeah, but where is she? So where do I have to go? Asked me to aid the buoyant armiger Uline Henim in her expedition to Vas. Yeah, but where is she? Alright, so she'll probably be in Tel Mora then, I guess.
Probably.
I mean, if she isn't, then I'm fucked, because... you know what I mean? Like, this is Morrowind, there's no fucking quest marker. There's no spell that's gonna give you a fucking visual path to your next fucking quest item. Like, this is Morrowind, you fucking find it. You look at your map, you fucking ask some people, you find that shit, because otherwise...
Leave notes.
Yeah, otherwise you just don't... It's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
We're going a little bit down.
I can still hear it, so I'm happy.
No, it's good if you can still hear it. It was just like a little bit too loud compared to your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously you need to hear your voice.
Nah. I'll just be a ghost behind you that whispers quietly.
So yeah, Mages Guild. Because... So Tel Mora is... Oh, I don't know if I've even... Oh, so apparently I've been to Vas. So apparently I've been to Vas. I don't know when, but I went there.
Wait. I think you passed it, dude. He was up at the right.
Yeah, no, but I'm trying to find where, like, Tel Mora is.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, it looks like it's not a place that I've been to yet.
I think I saw it over on the right. Great person.
No, this is Tel Arun.
Oh, well, that's stupid.
Yeah, so there's a few places that are called, like, Tel something. So there's Tel Arun, there's Tel Mora, and I think there might be another one.
How are you gonna know where to go if you don't know where it is?
Well, you have to ask people, and you just, like, see, this is the thing. You just have to fucking find out. It's like, oh, you don't know where this thing is? Fucking find out then. Oh, what? Oh, does that mean you might have to travel to another city, or you might have to ask about 50 people or something? Well, that's nice. That's how it is. Welcome to fucking Morrowind. Do you know, like, people? Do you know people talk about, like, Dark Souls being, like, harsh, and you know, you come into world and it just kills you, and that's what, like,
yeah,
that's kind of what, like, Morrowind's about. When it's like you're into the game, it's just like, what? Oh, you can't do that. Oh, well then, fuck you. Oh shit. What, have you got no weapons that can, like, do anything against undead? Oh well, unlucky. See you later.
Looks like you're gonna die. Goodbye.
That was the thing. That's when I realised I had to start like buying enchanted arrows, because like as an archer, if you go into a tomb and there's like undead or something, like what do? Like You've got no way of fighting them unless you've got enchanted arrows.
You leave.
Yeah, no, I used to do that a lot.
It's like, oh, skeleton. Out.
Yeah, that was most of the time. Hey, can I get a lift, please? I want to go to... Oh, shit, where do I want to go? Oh,
Well,
hang on,
it said it was going to be a long distance.
So we know Vass is up there.
Yeah.
So I guess if we go to the most northern place, it's probably going to be Aldrune. But yeah, if we go to the most northern place here, then you know, it's just by being closer, by virtue of the fact of being closer, there'll be more chance of finding out about it.
Yeah.
And just about asking for the same person as well. There might be better information the closer we get.
Mhm.
So yeah, Aldrune. I think I've got a few missions to do in Aldrune as well. Anyway, so
Sounds familiar.
yeah, man. I guess so. When you've got like so many like quests that pile up, you're always gonna have missions to do in other places.
Oh, you've been here before.
Oh yeah.
Well, I meant like since I've been watching.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
I must say, I find you most interesting.
I get really confused in here though.
That was a really cool tapestry over to your right. Yeah.
The one with the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the Mages Guild symbol.
Oh,
So that's like the logo.
the logo.
Yeah, that's their brand. You know, that you know, they've got good brand recognition.
The cow prod.
You know, they do have good brand recognition though. The Mages Guild. You know, everybody knows the eye.
Mhm.
It's just I don't know where the I'm stuck in the air.
You're stuck on a candle.
Oh. Were you watching when I was like I got like stuck in by something and there was like 10-15 minutes where I was just stuck on this thing and I had to like do mark and recall and like just try and get back to the same thing.
Glorious moment.
Oh,
I'm
it
so
was
sad I missed that glorious moment.
It was really, really frustrating.
I got to see you have a flashback though when you got stuck on the candle. I heard it in your voice and you got to go, fuck.
You're like, no, not again. Not today. Not this day. Okay, I think I'm near the front door. Oh, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, okay. You're gonna make fun of me, but it looks like you're in like the Lion King.
Well, you know, like
in the bones area.
Yeah. Do you know, like one of my nicknames is Simba?
Yeah, you've told me. We were talking about it because I was making fun of the fact that you're a cat.
Yeah. Okay,
and
so
I called
we can.
you a calico.
So we can get closer now. So we can go to Margan.
Yeah.
Which is quite a bit closer to like Vass.
Was that one the closest one, or the Genis was the closest one?
Nisus. So Nisus is there. Margan's
Nisus.
there, and this is Vass.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was in the little bit higher squares or not.
Okay, yeah. But we've still not heard of like that place Tel Mora.
Mm-hmm.
So it might even be worth just asking around to try and find out what like Tel Mora is all about.
You shouldn't have pushed so hard. Why did that person say that? See, you're gonna hear a little bit of the commentary I do within myself when watching you. When people say things when you walk by them, I'm like, why the hell did you say that? What's wrong with you?
So you can like, there's a mod actually to reduce the amount of times that like random people will say things to you. So it's like when you're anywhere in vicinity, they will just fucking pipe up. But you can, if you use the mod, then it's only when you directly look at them. something. But
See, it's not a bother. It's just kind of weird sometimes. Like that person just said I shouldn't have pushed so hard. I'm like, did you like push him off the building? What happened?
so I need to work out what I need to do in Aldrune.
Find out. They know about.
So that's not Aldrune. Apothecary, no, that's Vivek. No, I've done that mission. That's
Can't you just
Solstein.
look up Aldrin and then get to the quest or no?
Sorry, say that again?
If you look up Aldrin like in your little list of yeah, will it show you all the quests or no?
Doesn't look like it.
That's
So it says general information about how to reach there, where it's located. You can get there on Siltstrider. Tracks lead north to Margan and Nisus. Yeah, the journal system isn't the best. Like,
it'd make more sense if you look up the place and then you have a list of what quests you have for that place.
yeah,
But you know,
it's not
older
quite
games
that
are
good.
different
Like
things.
the note taking of your character isn't quite that like good enough for that.
Because it's your character and not my character. My character would have a list.
My character has a list. Look at this list. It's a list.
Nah, mine would have a list in like 8 different categories of how you get through that list.
Halalu Hortator. No, it's not that one. Rent and taxes. No, that's in Saran. That's in Saran as well. Oh, apparently we've got a couple of fucking missions in Saran. I've never... Actually, apparently I have been there. There's all these things on the map and it says, oh, I've never been there. And it's like, no. It says you've been there on the map. So you've been there. It's just you have no memory of going there. Secure Ordinaran Odirniran. I don't know where that is.
Oh, you're supposed to kill somebody.
Oh, I'm supposed to kill a lot of people.
You're not very good at that.
See, I've killed plenty. See this, right? This is a mission that I've done. Like, I got the book. I returned the book. It's like somebody asked me to return the book. So, I returned the book. Why is the mission still active? Why is it still taking up space in my quest log?
Maybe you were supposed to like talk to her again and she was gonna send you to do something else.
No, I've done all that shit. I've talked to her again and all that. It's just some stuff just seems to stay, and I think it's just general like Bethesda bugginess, to be honest. But it's just generally frustrating when you are trying to traverse the quest list. So, Sulmatul, who's he? Oh, that's the Urshilaku camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back in like 45 seconds.
Okay. Right, I read that. You should probably mute your mic when you do that, though. Just hear all this bouncing around. It's like talk. So there's another Suran mission. So what about Patchwork Airship? That's a Solstein mission. So what's the Aldaroon mission? Done that one. Yeah, done that one. This is... Oh, I'm not impressed. Let's talk to some guards. Let's go up the tower. Okay, so there's no guards in the tower. Brilliant.
The queen has come back.
Yeah, for future reference, you should probably like mute your mic the next time
Yeah.
you do that.
Mm-hmm.
You like go over, you just hear.
It was because I set my headphone down, but the other one wasn't in my ear, so it just hung off the table. It was like swinging. I could hear it because I went to check and see if how the little one was doing, and to grab her hair tie because my hair was driving me nuts.
Yeah.
And I could just hear it down the hallway. I was like, well, shit. Too late now. If I walk back over there now.
Yeah, it's done
Gonna
now.
be
It's
more
done. We'll
Hey,
take the
it's a
right
learning process.
way. It is, right?
We'll get to the point that I'm gonna be an expert.
Well, you know, this is the first session and it's like pretty good, relatively.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, no, it's relatively like, you know, I'm impressed it was as easy as it was.
Honestly, yeah.
Like, yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Like, earlier today when I was trying to get the chat overlay sorted, the first one I tried, the service I tried, StreamJar. Like, I spent a good while with that, like, and it's one like that Lethal Feline uses. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll use that same one. And it was just like, it was such a pain. It just like, it just wasn't working. And I did this troubleshooting guide and that was bullshit too. And I did this other one called Malari Chat and it literally just worked. Just straight away, just worked.
So it turns out I'm the only one viewing now. You're no longer viewing. You're on the live stream.
I didn't hear all of that. You went a bit quiet.
Is it? Oh, no, never mind. It fixed itself. I said originally that it turned out that you were no longer viewing your live stream because it said there was only one person, but now it says there's two again. But
Yeah. So is that both of us viewing our stream?
Yeah, it's two people viewing, and it would be you and me.
Yeah, it's all good. Check out my Katniss, Haji.
You know, in different lightings, your tail's orange, your hair's black, like it changes colors.
Well, it has different shades.
Yeah, I know, but like when you go inside, your tail's just black.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's behind me, so it gets like a lot of the light gets blocked out, right?
Yeah.
So,
It's more just how it was made. I think you're gonna ask people about. You were gonna ask people around about.
I was gonna look up like for the quest I had in Aldrune, and I looked and I couldn't find it. So I'm like, well, fuck Aldrune. I'm going to
Morgan.
Margan.
I'm gonna pronounce everything different.
What? Just to give the alternative.
Yeah. No, it's just the way my mind thinks. To me, that was Margan.
Well, it was like a double A, so it's like a Margan.
And then, yeah, Gan. Margan.
But you have to do the Ma. You can't do that Margan because it's like a double A, so it has to be like a Ma. Right, what's this place? It's an outpost.
It's a wooden door.
Well, obviously it's a wooden door, but it's
Well,
an
it
outpost.
said wooden door, so I was reading.
Oh, I know you, dude. I've talked to you before. Yeah, he's got training. I got some long blade. Oh, I'm better at long blade than you. Nah, fuck you. Right. Someone in particular. No, none of that's interesting.
Nothing in the teas.
No, it's just... There's no, like, good things I can ask him. That's locked.
How high is your lock picking?
My lock picking. Lock picking and stuff is a security skill. So my security is 42.
Mm-hmm.
Security skill lets one open locked doors and containers with lockpicks or disarm traps with probes. This skill is essential for agents and thieves alike. So yeah, 42. So yeah, not bad, not bad.
You know what I'm gonna do while we're sitting here? I'm gonna look at the, what is it called again? You're not on the right screen, so I can't see it.
The what?
Your reputation, and see what that's out of.
Oh yeah, so whether it's a continuous thing or whether it's like out of something. Yeah, so I'm 8 at the moment. That's good when you like go and it's like reputation, your fame rating in the world of Morrowind. I have 8 fame in the world of Morrowind. This one is pleased. So I wonder what the Silt Strider from here, like what destinations you can go to. Because maybe you can go to that Adrun, Hul and Nisus. So where is that Tel Rune place?
All I know is it said it would be a really long journey, so it might be on the other end. Same.
Oh. Hang on. So we went... Oh no, she's at Vass. Uleen Henim. Go to Vass and meet with the buoyant armiger Uleen Henim. Help her clear the necromancers out of Vass. Vass is far to the north, in the Shiogorad region. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Oh, so I've not been there. These just probably marked it on my map. The journey is a long one. Your best bet might be to take a ship to Dagon Fell from Tel Mora. But I don't know where Dagon Fell is.
The fastest way to get there.
The fastest way to get there is to go to a place I don't know where it is.
So you might as well just walk.
Yeah. Like the thing is, I can just be walking up this way and I've got a mission to do in this area anyway. And there's probably going to be lots of hijinks that I get involved in on the way. And then once I get there, I can just kind of walk some more. I've got water walking, so I can walk over all that water too. Okay then. Looks like we're doing lots of walking. Okay, I'm going to save it though.
I was gonna say.
Start of the hike. North. Go on. Oh, I probably won't be able to get over
You
there.
can get 173 overall reputation points.
That's the maximum you can get.
Yeah, that's how much is available. But, like, if you remember earlier, I don't remember if it was today or yesterday, when we turned the lady in the fighter club, or whatever it was, the thieving club was all pissed.
Yeah.
That's a reputation point you technically lost. Because you lost it from that specific club.
Okay.
Like, all together, you can get 173 But if you join different houses, you also get different amounts. Like House Halalu is 153. House, I'm not gonna pronounce these right, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. House Radoran is 139, and House Telvani is 153.
Yeah. So.
And like the main quest has 42. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, so you can only be like a member of one house. So yeah, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it looks like the Thieves Guild and the Fighters Guild don't mess with your available reputation points. So you shouldn't have lost anything because it says there's 0 for both.
Okay. Easy next.
Alright, going back into full screen. Now that I have satisfied myself with information.
Well done, you.
Oh, I asked you earlier, and I don't think you ever answered. What happens when you dispose of the corpse?
It just disappears. Like this, so this is one of like so.
Well, what's the point?
Yeah, no, this is it's stupid, right? So there's lots of things where I think Morrowind is a better game than Skyrim, but then there's a few things where I just think, do you know what, Skyrim just got that so much better than Morrowind. So lock picking is one of those things. I think the lock picking style in Skyrim is way better than in Morrowind, because in Morrowind the only skill you need is the foresight to buy lock picks and have enough of them to be able to just keep trying it until you open the lock. Whereas you can have hundreds of lock picks, but if you're just really shit at lock picking, you're never going to be able to pick a lock because you're just shit at it.
I hate lock picking.
Oh, I was so good at it. I love lock picking in Skyrim.
It drove me nuts just because I was good at not actually breaking them normally, but I hated because it would be so picky with some of them sometimes. So you'd move it a little bit one way, it was too much, and try to move it just a tiny little bit back. You went too much. Oh my god, drive me nuts.
Yeah, you know, but that's it. That's the skill of it, because the harder the lock is, the more precise you have to be, right?
Yeah.
So there's ones when your lock picking is like 100. There's like novice locks where you don't even bother having to move it. You just go for the lockpick and it'll just work. Because your skill is so high, you will just open it without having to try. Yeah. And like I really like the concept that if you were super amazing at lockpicking from the start in Skyrim, you could have one lockpick and that be it for the whole game.
I've seen stuff on YouTube about that.
Right, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's theoretically possible. I'm sure somebody's like managed it, but you know, if you're just really good at it, you could do that. And that's like, conceptually, I think that's a really cool idea. And one that like really plays into the idea of skill at this particular like facet of the game. But in like Morrowind, it's just like you need to have enough lockpicks of the right variety, and you just need to press the button a lot, and that's it. So like,
you need to press the button a lot.
Yeah, no, that's it. Like, you just press the button and you just keep trying it. It keeps doing the dice roll, and like that's it.
Yeah.
So like that's something where I don't think is that great in Morrowind compared to Skyrim. And yeah, the other one is disposing of corpses. So there's missions in Skyrim where you have to like hide the corpses, and that's actually a bit of a challenge, because partly because the control system of when you pick a corpse up is really messed up. So it's partly because of the bugginess of Bethesda anyway. But then also it's just there is a kind of, there's something to overcome. You can't just press a button. You have to take it somewhere. You have to find a place where it's like, oh, this is a good place to hide the body. This is out of the way, blah blah blah. And like, yeah, that's really cool. Oh, apparently EmySapphire is now hosting me.
I mean, if I'm here, might as well.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah, it absolutely makes sense. But yeah, so the disposing of corpse thing in Morrowind, I just think that the fact that you can just press the button is kind of ridiculous. But at the same time,
Yeah.
because of how the detection works, of like when I was trying to get in the door earlier, but the body was taking over that area, so I
Yeah.
couldn't like select the door. Like there's times like that when you're like, oh, thank fuck, I can just press the button. So yeah, north.
Heading north. Watching.
There's somebody up there, just hanging around. Do you know what that says?
Maybe it says side quest.
Of course, it says side quest. The only way it could more say side quest if there was a fucking lamp above their head.
No, it says you're gonna die. Sorry.
Well, that's kind of a side quest in itself. So I'm just gonna do some spell absorption because there's somebody off the side sending
Taking your health.
Yeah, well, they're just sending some kind of shit to me, and I'm like, I don't need that.
I don't
I
need
need
this
some
shit
spell
in my-
absorption. Oh, we've not tried this thing yet.
Oh yeah, we haven't tried Crassius's cutie shit. Just-
So my spell did not hit the target.
I see that.
Okay,
It just like went through him.
yeah, and apparently the worst insult is calling people a fetcher. I don't know what.
A fetcher.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Archer. Fuck you, Archer.
This is the one with half health. Too bad he gonna be dead.
It looks like Donald Duck. Why do you look like Donald Duck?
I was gonna say.
No, do you know what? It's not Donald Duck. He looks like Howard the Duck.
Yes! Yes. I was gonna say, why the hell does he look like a duck? And I was like, no, he's gonna say something about me making fun of people. Don't say anything. You're just like, why does he look like a fucking duck? And I'm like, I was gonna say that.
I said it. But he's not even Donald. It is Howard the Duck.
See, what it makes me think of, I don't know if it ever would have been something we would have ever seen, but here there was this thing called DuckTales.
Oh yeah, I know DuckTales. We love
That's what that
DuckTales.
makes me think of, is DuckTales. I don't know.
Yeah, no, DuckTales was amazing.
DuckTales!
Yeah, I watched the shit out of that.
But see, can you take his stuff and look like a duck yourself?
Oh, so it was the helmet that made him look like a duck.
You should give it back.
No, right. So I'll show you. I can't wear it. Beast races cannot wear full helmets.
This is bullshit. Because you have a big ass muzzle.
It's because. Is it because I was a cat?
It's because you have a muzzle.
Yeah, like just a big chin and shit.
You have a big ass nose. And it won't fit.
Oh, why have you got such rubbish things? Don't you just hate it when you
Because
you
he's
kill
a
them? You kill them and they're just like, but you're so rubbish. Why did you present a challenge? You have a chitin short sword. That's shit.
Boiled netch.
Yeah, it's just boiled netch leather. Oh, you've all got rubbish things. Oh, you've got expensive shoes. Well, la di da.
She also has an expensive skirt.
Yep. I
Oh.
can wear the skirt. I can't wear the shoes though. Beast races cannot wear shoes.
You need to look at yourself right now.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you so fancy?
You know, right? That looks pretty good. And conveniently, the skirt had a hole for my tail.
No, I'm pretty sure you just shoved your tail through it. Your chair. I saw the stool.
Okay,
Oh,
salt trees.
I thought that was gonna be money.
No. Why is my... Is that just my normal carry weight now? It's 425. Yeah, it must be because I don't have any active effects here. Oh shit. I can carry more things than I thought. Cool. Take all
Well, you
of that.
have been leveling up.
Take all of that. There you go, gold. 50
Money.
gold. Money! Right, so I need to go... Yeah, I need to go that way. But I need to go more this way.
Yeah, you decided to go side quest.
So it's... Oh, acrobatics increased. But it's more that I need to bridge this little bit so I can go up then. And I think if I don't go up like this side, then it'll be a case of having to go round really far the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Let's kill this Ajit.
It only has 2 legs.
Yes.
Poor guy.
Oh, it's a Kuguri.
You know, of course, when we get to the point that I'm able to stream with you, you're doing all the fighting stuff.
I'm doing all the watting stuff.
The fighting.
Yeah.
Like you're not talking to nobody. This is the part I was most excited for.
The post was more excited about was about the talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I've just had like loads of episodes where it's just been like lots and lots of talking, and like this one is just like, well, I'm just trekking now. I'm just
Yeah, you're just walking around.
well, I mean, you can't timetable Morrowind. It's just it's a very organic thing. Things just happen, right? You get into these different like kind of hijinks, and you know, it just kind of happens. And now I'm like, you know, there I was halfway on my way to the Urshilaku camp when this shit happened to me. What's a Khajiit to do?
Kick ass.
Damn right. So this is Shishi, right? So this is gonna be some like crazy cave. So heading north, outside outside cave.
No, you should really delete some of the safe.
What, like, why? Why should I delete them?
Because you have a whole lot of them.
Yeah, okay, right.
You're taking up space.
Okay, right. You want to bring up space, right? So now I'm gonna go on my laptop, and I should hopefully be, as long as things aren't stupid, I should be able to go on to the desktop. Yeah, I think the amount of space each like save game takes up is like 1 or 2K.
Okay.
Like, I don't think it's
You
a lot,
have,
but
like,
I can't.
80 of them.
Sorry, say that again.
But you have like 80 of them.
Yeah, but then that's still like 80k, which is nowhere. Which is like,
Go all the way down to the bottom real quick.
it's like
Let's see what your
one.
first one's called.
It's like 1/80th of a megabyte. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So the first
Selling
one is
glass.
called selling glass, but that's still at day 63.
Yeah, you're at like 112 or 113, aren't you?
So day 63, and like we're on day 115 now.
So you could delete like the last 10 days. All but the last 10 days, I mean.
Yeah, but that's quite a lot of effort. But you know, if I'm only going to be clearing out 1/80th of a megabyte, what's the point?
Because sooner or later it will add up to.
Like, what, add up to a whole megabyte?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like so if we're on day 115 now, right?
How many
Potentially,
days are there? Or does it depend on what you do?
well, it's just how many days you play the game, I guess.
So it's like Minecraft.
Yeah, it'll just go on and on if you
I
want to.
compare everything to Minecraft.
But yeah, no, if you just keep playing the game, then it'll keep going on. So
Just take your
theoretically,
sweet ass time.
I could have I could be in the game for 800 days and still only have 1 megabytes worth of save games. So what's the point in deleting them?
You want to know what I'm curious about is how long does the day take?
How long do days last?
Yeah.
I think they do go like 24 hours. Because you have like a weight system, which is...
See, but that would put you at literally 115 days from playing this game.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think a game hour translates to a real-time hour.
That's what I was asked.
Yeah, no, sorry, no, it's not that.
Like in Minecraft, a day is like 15. That's what I meant. Like, how long is a day when you translate it to real time?
Yeah, I don't know how long a Morrowind day is. You'll have to look that up, being as you're the one that can do that. Because if I do that, then the stream will just be fucked. Some shit going down. Nope, I don't think I've been here before. Although there's lots
The
of dead
time
bodies.
scale by default is set to 30. That means that in 1 hour of real life, 30 hours will pass in the game. So a full game is about 48 minutes in real time. A full game hour. Or day, sorry. Can't speak.
Okay, a full day is about 48 minutes, so if I'm on 100 and...
I'm gonna get my calculator out. We're gonna show how much of a life you do not have. Okay, 115 times 48. That's 5,520.
Yeah, and then you divide...
6 minutes divide by 60. 92 hours.
That's
Divided
not
by
that long,
24.
really, for a
It's
game.
Almost 4 days.
But no, so if you think...
It's really
so,
not. Well, it is because we're not saying. Let's say in the reality, normally you would play like very top 6 hours at a time without doing anything else.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to say, let me do my math back real quick. Okay, so if you had 6 hours each time, that's 15 times that you've played for 6 hours. So it's really not that bad, but when you put it into minutes, it sounds horrible.
Well, if you, it's not. It sounds like nothing compared to the amount of hours I've played. My save of Skyrim is probably, I think it's over 400 hours now.
My goodness.
Go
Well, I
on,
know.
Are you gonna times that into minutes? Go on. 420. Do 420 because it's probably near enough anyway. 420, yo. 420 times 60.
All right, let's get back to my calculator. $25,200.
There you go. That's how many minutes. Well, that's round about how many minutes I've played Skyrim. Oh shit. No.
17 days.
Okay, no, I just accidentally went to pickpocket somebody.
And this is why we save over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of save scamming, but still.
You're streaming. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Rather than repeating an hour of work.
I know, right? Okay. Hello. I don't know you. What do you want? What's your background? Go on then. You wanted to read?
I wasn't looking up, sorry. I was looking at my phone. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so we'll go with this. I am a nice Romarin, warrior and lawman of the great house Redoran.
There you go. Latest rumors.
Have you noticed, for all its proclamations about protecting the rights of property and preserving law and order, that Imperial Legion does little enough to capture the... I cannot read that word, it's too small.
To capture and prosecute?
Whatever the next word is.
Abolitionists?
That's a bit hypocritical, don't you think?
And actually, no, I don't think. I think that's right. Fuck slavery. Anyway.
If you were to ask me for the model of a warrior, I'd have to say Mile Gloriosus. He's at the India's Trade House in Margon right now on a crusade to kill off all the monsters sneaking through the ghost fence. But he always has time to talk with a real admirer.
Ooh. Maybe we could be an admirer.
Can we be a secret admirer?
Maybe.
Does that mean we just stare at him from a distance with like binoculars?
Let's see if we can find some spy glasses.
If someone attacks you first, you have the right to defend yourself. If someone doesn't attack you first, you're going to break the law if you attack them. That was like
Good to know.
best secret I've ever heard in my life. Like, wow.
It's like the least secret.
Yeah, seriously though.
But what are you even doing here? Like, why are you here?
Obviously guarding what looks like a tomb.
But there's nothing there in the tomb. Maybe everything just got robbed already.
Well, maybe that's why
But
he's there.
they have killed a lot of people though.
Oh no.
What do you
I
want?
don't know you. What do you want? I am Timus Remarvel, warrior and retainer of the great house of Rodian. Rotary.
I
Rotary.
bet you're gonna say the same shit like every time. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I wonder if he says the same thing on Little Secret.
Little secret. No, Daedra.
No, Daedra. You know what they are, right? Well, Daedra shrines are where Daedra cults worship Daedra. Wow. Bad people who summon bad Daedra. Stay away from them. Why? Because Daedra are nasty. And the folks that worship them are even nastier.
True story. He's not wrong. Right,
To
so
me, they seem like they'd be too excited.
yeah, so they've just killed all these people, which is fine, you know. They probably deserve to be killed.
Well,
I'm
I
not,
think
I'm
there's
not
like
going to judge him on that.
maybe they're daydreams.
But they just, I
Left
just don't get the
everything?
point of this place. Like, why are
Well,
they guarding
obviously, it's to make you ask questions.
it? Oh, it's a skill book, but I've already got the skill.
That sucks.
Well, yeah, because it's worth 300 gold, so it's blatantly a skill book.
Mm.
Should we just do my...
You know, your hand is like inside of your bone. It's kind of
You see-
terrifying. Take
Nice.
that's 25 and you're taking it. Or you're gonna get in trouble if you take things.
Well, I think so. I'll take some expensive pants. And
You
an
should put 'em on.
expensive belt.
You should put the pants on, like right in front of him. Be like, ha, I took the pants.
But I think if I put the pants on, it will go over my actual like armor. But let's see. Where's the pants? Oh, expensive pants. I'm wearing them. Maybe I need to take the shirt off. Okay, so yeah, there you go. I'm wearing the pants, but you can only see as the bottom bit.
Yeah, I see it. You like,
So
oh,
I
I
can wear
see.
those and the
Like your-
skirt as well.
no, you and your skirt.
So you can see the skirt and the trousers.
You're so weird. I just want to let you know, you look like a totally amazing Victoria's Secret model with your very interesting outfit.
I thought Victoria's Secret models like wore a lot less.
Well, it depends on what part of the runway show you're watching.
I didn't know there were different parts. I thought it just went straight to that.
Actually, they have like whole runway shows, and they usually do the lingerie last.
Okay.
Hmm.
So there's somebody I know that runs a beauty salon called Victoria's Secrets, and it was because it was by the Victoria station in London, and it was like quite difficult to find, so he called it Victoria's Secrets, right? But then like since that point, like the venues, like the locations moved. But then recently, after like years of just running, like actual Victoria's Secrets has like asked her to like take down her website and all this other bullshit and like change her name.
Oh my gosh.
So do you know what she did? Like one of the things she did was take a video of her doing like a fungal nail removal and her doing like a kind of backsack and crack wax, and sent the video to the lawyers of Victoria's Secret saying, Do you think people will get confused between their service and mine?
Oh my gosh.
How funny is that?
That's hilarious.
I know, right? I was just like,
Hold
yeah, that's
on,
brilliant.
That's confusing. It's really confusing. Lingerie and lotion versus pain.
Well, let's get in here. Oh, lockpick success. Steel flame blade. It's not very good, but we can carry it. It's fine.
Are you walking slower or are you sneaking?
Sneaky sneak.
Okay.
I'm being
It's like,
super sneaky.
are you already to the point that you walk like a slug?
Ah, it's so sneaky. Oh, it's all common shit.
Commoner.
Yeah, it's such common shit. No way. So, I think I've been through here.
What was the most intriguing cave?
Yeah, it's
ever
a bit rubbish actually. You probably
Okay,
mark
now-
it though.
Your stuff respawned.
Mark it as cleared because it's about as cleared as it needs to be, really.
This way.
Kill the scrib jelly.
That looked gross. It became two beings.
Oh, nice. I hate it when I too quickly go to shoot another arrow, but then they already die.
Mm-hmm.
Kaguti hide.
Again. Oh, that one was a diseased kaguti.
Yep, disease Kaguti. Hang on.
You need to be
Yes, I
going
need
there.
to turn around. Just for a second there, I was going which way am I actually going? What is going on here?
Towards the cave.
What is that?
That is an enemy.
Oh, hello.
You
Level
should
up.
rest. Medicate, Uncle. Medicate.
You should medicate. Okay, then just give me a minute, right?
Need to be well medicated to level up.
I generally make sure that I am well medicated. It really does help me in my daily life.
Oh, Lord.
Jokes, but actually even for serials, for realsies, it really does help me in my daily life.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Oh, my drink is low.
That's not good.
So I'm gonna get more drink.
I'll sit here and stare at a diseased allier.
A diseased allet.
Oh,
I mean,
it looks
I
like an
could-
eye.
You could read the guide to Sidrith Mora.
I can't scroll down.
I mean, maybe by the time you've done that bit, I'll have filled my drink up.
Why that one though?
But yeah, I'm getting drink because drink's good. And you can't have a drink because you're too far away.
Screw you. Well, since he's doing that. So Driftmora is a district seat of House Tevalani and the home of Tevalani Council. Though only one Tevalani counselor actually lives in Sidrith Mora. Sidrith Mora is an island settlement and accessible only by sea and teleportation. Because we go backwards in time, but we can teleport. Awesome. Lord. The town is large with many craftsmen, traders, and trainers, but it is only open to Televani retainers. Outsiders should confine themselves to the Gateway Inn and to Wolverine Hall, the imperial quarters of the Legion, Garrison, and Guilds. The docks are in a sheltered bay on the western side of the island, and the trail leads up from the docks to the Gateway Inn beyond the... You're moving things. It's like making my eyes freak out. Beyond the Gateway Inn is the Great Market with numerous craftsmen, traders, and a small slave market. Terrifying. North of the Great Market is the Televani Council Hall, a large orb supported by a giant mushroom. So they're all high and tripping balls. To the east of the Great Market is the Telnaga, the towering wizard tower, residence of Telvani Counselor, Mage Lord, Master Nella. I don't want to read anymore. I'm done. You're back. I don't give a shit about the services they have at Televani. I don't care. I gave up.
But you know, Sidrith Mora is a really interesting place, right?
You know, next time I'm going to find my own thing to read while you're gone. I'm just going to check up on my phone and be like, all right, this is what I'm reading.
Well, good for you. You know, if that's what you want to do, then I encourage it.
I'm going to start reading Legend of Zelda lore.
That's pretty awesome. Legend of Zelda is pretty amazing.
I love Legend of Zelda.
I played, so I've got Breath of the Wild and played it through the Wii U emulator on PC.
Sweet.
And it's still pretty amazing. Like there's some bits where it's just not... Sorry, say that again?
I haven't played it.
Have you not played it? Alright, so if you play it on PC through the emulator, there's a couple of bits that aren't quite right, but mostly it's like plays like...
Spot on.
Yeah, it just plays amazingly. It's pretty fucking cool. Like, it's really amazing. It makes me want to have a Switch. Oh, and I got really jealous because I was on the train a while ago coming home from work, and I saw somebody on the train playing their Switch, and I just thought, do you know what? I could be sat here playing fucking Zelda Breath of the Wild right now. Why am I not doing that?
See, my favorite forever and to this day will be Majora's Mask.
I've not played that. I've not actually played that many Zelda games, so the only other Zelda game I've played properly is Wind Waker's.
I've played that. I actually haven't. I've only ever... I've never finished Majora's Mask playing it. I've watched many Let's Plays of Majora's Mask. I have finished Ocarina of Time, though.
Cool, yeah. I've heard that's like a really good one, but, you know,
It's a
for
good
ages...
one.
I didn't really understand like what the hype was about like Zelda, but then you play a Zelda game and then you're like, yeah, no, they're fucking brilliant.
It's just amazing. Like, they make the story so intriguing.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? That's what...
You would love Majora's Mask only because you're so interested... You just got stuck, didn't you? No, you're good. You're so interested in side questing. Like, you would love it. Where are you going?
Just to see what this is. Shishi. We've already been to Shishi.
Why? Don't go back in there.
No, but I'm just like... I've already been to Shishi. Why am I like... But that looks like a new place.
Because you went up and earlier we were down.
Yeah, I guess. So... What is this place, though? What is this thing? What are you? And I
It's a rock.
blatantly can't get through that gap. Before there was Skyrim glitch.
You're so nuts.
Oh no, it's not quite, not quite. Glitch jump, glitch jump, glitch jump everything. Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh shit, I'm actually quite low on health. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna use Mother's Ring.
I mentioned that to you earlier, and you were perfectly fine then.
I may not have heard that, so I can mostly hear your audio quite well, but there are. Do you know what? I'm gonna slightly adjust things so I can maybe hear your audio better.
Hmm?
Hmm? Yes. Hear you better, shall I? But yeah, so there's been like a couple of bits where I've not fully heard what you've been saying.
Oh.
But do you know when there's like sometimes where you're like, you know, there's a couple of times where you're just like, oh, can you just like repeat that? But then there's sometimes where you just think, oh, I can't ask you to like repeat everything.
You just said.
Right.
So
No, but
just move on. We'll pretend it didn't happen.
oh my god, how many cliff races?
All of them.
All the cliff races all the time.
Yes.
Well, we just killed that one, so that's a good start. Right, there's that one over there. You dead. That was the thing I wanted to find out what it was, but do you know what? Not now. It's happened, it's gone now. But I think that's like a Daedric ruin coming ahead.
Mm.
It looks quite Daedric from the architecture.
Okay. I'll take your word for that.
So Daedric architecture, it basically has like really crazy angles and just like lots of kind of flourishy bits on things.
Alright, well, while you're walking, I'm gonna real quick do my rounds and make sure the little one's okay.
Oh shit, yeah, okay, no worries. What is doing that? Fucking rat. So just gonna save outside this Daedric ruin. So it's a Daedric ruin, like you can just kind of tell because of the architecture. It's just these, like I was just saying a minute ago, it's just these hard angles. I mean, it looks like a Daedric ruin. It might not be, but that is what it looks like. So just gonna try and scale up here. See how far I get. Try and glitch jump my way through everything. I would levitate, but okay, we'll give it a go. fail casting the spell. We don't have enough magicka for that spell. So let's get... So we'll get a bit more magicka. Then try casting the spell again. Looks like we failed. Oh no, I think we might have... So with feather, it's going to allow us to scale. Yep, so we can see we've got the levitate. 10 points. One thing we need to do though, once we get somewhere up at this peak,
And I am back once more.
back once again with the Renegade Master.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Okay, Daedric Ruin. Just gonna save that. Oh, so it's not Daedric Ruin, it's a Dwarven Ruin. Yeah, it's a Dwemer place, so it has hardly any vowels in the name. So this place is called Berhumgathums. Berhumgathums, I think. Berhungumthums. Fucking Dwarven ruins, right? Dwarven / Dwemer, you know, whatever you want to call them.
We're hung some. You're adding an R after the G.
No, Behung thumbs. Behung the thumbs?
Yeah.
Berhunga thumbs.
It's not hunger, though. You're saying hunger. We're hung thumbs.
Hung dut. But there's like a gut. But
We're hung thumbs.
No, but it's not just GH, it's GTH first, so it's like Gathung.
Thumb?
Gathums?
Yeah.
Bahunga thumbs?
Oh no, let me call up my dwarven friends and find out.
Well, this is the thing. Well, this is the crazy thing, right? So in like Skyrim's set not that long after Morrowind, and so when you go to like Dwemer ruins and stuff in Morrowind, like they've been like that for thousands of years. But then if you play ESO, which is set like 1500 years or something before Skyrim,
Yeah.
like the Dwemer ruins have still been like that for like at least a few thousand years. So there's lights in Dwemer ruins that have been going for like over 6,000-7,000 years. They have the best light bulbs in the world. Like they just never burn out. They just like, you know, you go into Dwemer ruins in Skyrim and everything's just still working. Like everything's fine.
I just want to point out real quick. So I typed that into Google and Google told me no.
Google told you it didn't exist.
Yeah. It says your search did not match any documents.
Oh, you got a 0 search. That's surprising, actually.
It didn't even like come up with, you'd think like Morrowind would come up, but nothing.
No, yeah, you know, you've got to think like something from the Morrowind wiki would come up because it's got to have a section on each, like ruin or whatever.
No, I put an R where the T is.
Ah, okay.
Okay. It was still pretty cool for a minute there.
But then, like, imagine you put it in and you get just one, like result, and then you'll get a Google whack.
All right, I'm looking up. There's something that literally says how do you pronounce them. So I'm gonna see what they got going on over here.
Yeah, you go do that. See, this is what you can do when you have like a kind of co-commentator thing going on. It's like, well, I'm gonna go search this random thing that you can't do because you're actually playing the game, and you're like, yeah, that's awesome. Like, I would totally like to do that, but I can't do that because, yeah, I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
But it is, like, at the same time, a very cool thing to be doing. That rock formation is interesting. Look at this.
Ooh. So the only one I see that pronounces it says, like, it's ignoring a T altogether. It says Bathungums.
Bethungums?
Yeah, it's not even close.
But what about the, like, BR bit? So it's Bahungthums? Bahungthums?
There's no R.
No, there's a BRHUN.
No, it's a T.
What, it's a BT?
Yeah, that's why it didn't come up when I searched it.
Oh, so Bethungthums.
Yeah.
Bethungthums.
Oh my god. How do you even? Like, how do you even?
What? How do I even exist? You know, I just, you know, go a day at a time. Put my trousers on like one leg at a time. You know, just go
Well, there's
about
another
life.
one that they pronounce too, and it starts with an N. It's like NCHULEFTINGTH.
Oh, Nuchuflets or something. I think I've been there.
Nuchulefting.
Nuchuflets or something. Hang on. Let's get to N.
Nuchulefting. It's
Oh,
NCH.
it doesn't have it listed. I swear I've been there. Yeah, I totally know the place you mean. Nuchuflets or something. Nuchuflets. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Okay. Nothing good.
It's a rock.
But it was a really cool coloured rock. Okay, I'm by a bridge. Okay, so I'm by a bridge. So I think the main entrance is around here somewhere. Hang on. I didn't mean to do that.
Do what? I was not looking
I fell down.
Oh, I see what you did now. Why?
Yeah, well, it
Look
wasn't
at
on
your
purpose.
health. Look at your health, dude.
Oh, I'll fucking cliff racer as well. Die, cliff racer.
You're gonna die to a cliff racer.
Oh, you don't know how many times I've died to a cliff racer. They are the bane of your existence in Morrowind. I
like how it's
look how it's planking. In death you shall plank.
It's like the worst punishment ever.
To make you plank in death.
Like, screw it, send me to hell, I'm done. Burn in fire or plank? I choose fire.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. I wonder if I can rest here. Is it illegal? Yeah, it's legal. Oh, what the fuck? Your rest has been interrupted. Yeah, it fucking has. Oh, is
Oh
that
my
his?
god.
Oh, that's. Oh, that's got really low stats. I need a better weapon. Yes.
Your light
I'll do it
armor.
now.
Hey, your armor increased. Awesome.
Oh,
You should go
well, and
meditate.
it said I should like meditate on what I've done. I'm just like, well, I was just trying to, but then I tried to, and then this motherfucker appeared right in my face. Let's just dispose of his corpse, like.
Try
yeah,
again.
let's try again. Until healed, you have ascended to level 18. Do you want to read it?
The challenge now is to stay at the peak as long as you can. You may be as strong today as any mortal who has ever walked the earth, but there's always someone younger, a new challenger.
That's right. You know, no matter how good you are, there's always somebody better. Right. Let's look. Okay, so we've got ×5 on willpower, so definitely willpower. ×3 on strength. So we've gone strength, and then
Agility has ×3.
×3, and
God.
everything else is ×2. So yeah, that's an easy pick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, strength is going to 88. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I think,
You know, we haven't gotten very far.
in what way?
Towards our destination.
Oh, well, we're having a little bit of a kind of a side now, because I thought I was going to, like, investigate. Hang on. Investigate Bethung Thumbs. Yeah, no, I thought like might just investigate Bethung Thumbs. But like, I don't know. We can just like head north and like fuck
I don't
Bethung
know what
Thumbs.
some thumbs have to offer.
I mean, it's a dwarven ruin, so there's gonna be some stuff that is. Oh, what are these things?
It's a Zambi.
Oh, what bee?
A Zambi.
I don't know what a zombie is.
A zombie.
Oh, a zombie.
But with an A.
Whatever it is dead.
It'd suck if it was like a person who wasn't going to do anything.
Corpus. Oh, Corpus Stalker. Oh, right. We
What?
definitely right. So we totally need to save. So heading north. Oh, that's not the right spelling. Heading north. Right. So Corpus is apparently a disease you can't like cure. Yeah, so it seems like if you get it, you're just fucked.
Huh.
So that's like a good reason to be an archer in these kind of areas. So this is like the Ashlands.
Yeah.
So we're in the Ashlands region, which is all. Well, it's not very nice. Let's just say it's not very nice. Let's just say you're dead. Let's just say I'm right.
You're so crazy. It's 4:30 in the morning for you.
4:27 actually.
Yes, 3 minutes. Makes all the difference.
I did realise the time about a minute ago. Well, a few minutes ago, I had a look and I just kind of noticed the time, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it is that kind of time." Oh, that's the same place. No, I'm not going back to the same place. Yeah, so it is pretty early in the morning. I'm not kind of sure what to do. I'm probably just gonna I don't know, how long can you just kind of stay and chill on the stream?
I'm good at this point. I'm not tired yet. It's pretty much just if my daughter wakes up, I have to sleep. But she hasn't stirred.
Okay. So it's well,
We can pretty much go until you die out.
yeah, so that's the thing, so the only thing I really have burning thing I need to do tomorrow is go get a few groceries and then go pick my son up. But
Yeah.
I can do that at kind of 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So I have quite a bit of leeway because I also had a nap earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was like, yeah, they put you at 11. Not only, it's 7 hours, not even.
yeah,
6.5 hours until 11 for you. And it's almost 11 o'clock at night for me. How about this? I have 37% on my phone, but when we started, I had 55.
well, that is definitely a movement.
I don't even know how long we've been streaming. I can't see.
So we've been going about an hour and 36, I think it says.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, so good. It's
Especially being all of this technically started at 3 o'clock my time. 3:30-ish.
yeah, because well, you started just watching the stream,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had the break, and then we had well, it wasn't really a break, it was a break for anybody that might have been watching, which is nobody really.
There was a person in there randomly. I don't know where they were there.
Oh fuck, there's something going on down there.
Then you should probably leave it alone.
No, so this is a Daedric ruin. You see the weird things up there?
Yeah.
All these weird angles on things. That means Daedric ruin, and Daedric ruin means bad juju basically. Anything Daedric, unless it's a weapon, if you get a Daedric weapon, happy days, you have hit jackpot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anything else Daedric, you're probably going to be having a bad time. There's probably going to be some funky shit going on that is going to be making your day harder.
Yeah.
But if you find a Daedric bow, yeah, amazing. You find a Daedric fucking sword, that's the best day ever, right? But
Yeah.
if you find a Daedric ruin, then yeah, there's gonna be shit going on. Right, mod, and there's some fire there, so I reckon that's a fire Atronak walking around there. So we're gonna try and kill, I think that's an Ajit.
Yes, because it doesn't have two big old legs.
Fuck you, die already. No, it's a clan fear. But he's got a Daedra heart on him. That's pretty awesome though. So they worth 200 gold.
Daedra's the bad people that the guard warned us about.
You know, Daedras are bad people, but their hearts are worth money. Daedra equal bad, but Daedra parts equal bank. Oh, we're gonna see if we can get that cliff racer. Oh, we got it! Fucking yeah! Okay, so that's a fire atronach. So I'm gonna grab my fire and my spark arrows.
Lightning beats fire.
Nice, one-shotted him. That's amazing.
Fire.
Flame
He wasn't on
atronach.
fire, and now he's on fire. He had nothing.
Just nothing. Nothing.
He burned it.
That's not right.
He didn't have fire retardant pants.
Look at him.
When he died, they just burnt off.
I guess like maybe you could say the enchantment on the pants died when he did.
Yeah.
Like
So
if you wanted to be like super RP about it. Can you actually see what's going on now?
I've been able to see what's going on.
Fuck, I think that's a Dremora Lord.
Let's shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh, that one was not a one-shot. It was not a two-shot either. Was it though?
Yeah, no, that was definitely a Dremora Lord. Okay, so you know what I was talking about? Daedric weapons?
Holy shit, look at the value.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, right? Daedric weapons are bank, right?
No one's ever gonna buy that. It's too expensive.
Well, this is a problem. This is a problem when you get like stuff like that. Like even still, I've got this. Where is it? The Soul Drinker weapon. That costs 11,000. Well, that's valued at 11,000, right? With my current speechcraft, like mercantile ability, I could maybe get 8,000-9,000 for it. But that's still bank, right? So you still need to find a trader with that
The
kind of
highest
money.
I've ever seen was one that you had that 5,000.
Yeah, exactly. I've not seen anybody like over 4,000 or 5,000.
My goodness. But still, that weapon though. But how heavy is the weapon?
45. So I can carry it.
You'll be in the 400s though.
Yeah, I'll be in the 400s. The thing is, like,
You'll
is
still
there
have like
any
40
point
left.
when, like, I don't know I can even fucking sell it? So we go, loot. Daedric. Axe.
Two-handed axe.
24k, yo.
Really, you're gonna put yo?
I am just for the jokes of it.
You know you're gonna look back on that later and be like, why did I
Oh
do that?
shit! Oh shit!
She is something else.
He's a winged twilight. I've never fought one of those.
She needs to put a bra on.
Right, I need. Where's my good sword? Steel. No. There we go.
Your health is getting beat up again.
Oh, we're okay. We're okay. Void salts, that's cool.
We're just fighting everything.
Glass staff. Oh, that's good.
Still nobody can afford it.
No, right.
Like,
So our
Still
because
like
it's
6,000.
yeah, so it's 5,500, but because of our mercantile like speechcraft ability, getting like 4 grand would be a good kind of deal for that value. And we happen to know an orcish trader that has 4,000 gold on them.
Oh, you mean Shrek?
I mean Lubs. Yeah, I mean Lubs. I mean not Shrek. He is definitely not Shrek.
If it makes you feel better, that little gold thing you just fought, whatever, Golden Saint,
Yeah.
it was gonna be the Tin Woman. So even though she's gold,
Yeah, no, so did you see when I had the scrolls to summon one of those?
no.
Okay, so there's been a couple of times when I've just been getting fucked over basically. And I had scrolls that you can summon one of those to like fight on side.
Yeah.
And so like I summon one and they're amazing. Like you summon one and like shit just gets better and you're okay and like everything, like basically it goes from going, oh fuck I'm gonna die, to going, oh yeah, cool, chill. Like in a
This is a
few
good day.
moments, like they're really fucking amazing. But I was just like, shit, I need to find like the spell that does that so I can enchant an item to be able to summon them, because yeah, it's the best. Being able to summon them is so good. But the other cool thing about glass, doesn't weigh much.
I see that.
4.8 and value 5,500. Yes.
It's in pretty good condition.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Daedric Tower Shield, right? So
Yeah.
our current Tower Shield is where is the current
I don't know.
armor rating is 21. The armor rating on this one is 93.
Looks like you got yourself a new shield.
Oh shit, yo.
You only have like 30 left. Oh, that is a sexy shield.
Daedric shit is fucking bad. Like, I'm not going to use it because it's too amazing, but... Did I pick up that Daedric? Oh, I didn't pick up the Daedric axe, did I?
No, you put a
Oh.
mark on it.
Yeah, but do you know what I need to do?
You're gonna run out of room. You have like 27 left.
Yeah. I thought... I can't see the axe anywhere. Like, it's not on them.
What do you mean on them? It wasn't on them.
It was on the Winged Twilight, wasn't it?
The axe?
The Daedric one.
No, it was on the whatever his name is. The like top boss guy at the top of the stairs. With his shoulder halfway in the stairwell.
Oh, the Daedric mace was there.
Oh, it's a mace, it ain't even an axe. You can't carry it, bro.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like,
Oh my gosh.
if you wanna
it
just
was
see
really
like
bad
badassery, like Daedric stuff just looks so badass. But yeah, weight wise, I'm totally fucked. I can't like carry that. But at the same time,
over.
I
Why'd
need
you
to.
throw it on the ground?
There's a good reason to throw it on the ground, because bodies can dematerialize after a certain period of time, but if you just chuck the item on the ground, it will just persist. So if I come back here in like weeks in game time, it'll still be there.
Okay.
So whereas if you left it on the body just might dematerialize and it won't be there still.
Even though it's not logical, because the body could completely disappear and clothing, armor, everything would still be there.
Yeah.
It doesn't just melt away with your skin.
Yeah, everything you say is perfectly true. it just has no relevance to this game, right? As it is, because you know it's a game, so it follows its own rules.
It's supposed to be realistic.
Well, to a point. It has things called Daedra
And
and
orcs.
yeah, and all these other things that are not realistic at all. They are fantasy creatures. Where is the fucking stairs in though? Hang on, that's not right. If the stairs go up to a place, they go up to the door.
It's just like a gazebo. It's a stone gazebo.
It is, but it doesn't seem right.
I think you're like on an outer portion of it. I don't think that goes in the inside.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure it does either, but I feel... Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. 2 moons, I think. I think they're 2 moons.
Looks like Jupiter.
If only we could see Jupiter so clearly from here, right?
Oh my gosh. So actually, that'd be dangerous. That'd be terrifying. It's okay, the moon, like the little one, looks like a baseball, so.
Well, this is the thing, right? Just the fact that we can even see Jupiter at all is quite miraculous, given like how far away it is.
Yeah.
And it's.
I know at certain times of the year, if you look outside, there's like a red dot in the sky.
Yeah, no, like if you find it in the sky, like using like Google Star Map or something, like you can find it like not too difficult because it's just so bright. Like it's just the really, really bright star, and you're like, oh no, that's just Jupiter.
I know Mars you can see during a lot of time of the year because we're closest to it.
Yeah, no, so there's some random times where you can see Mars during the day, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Thing though, I think it's like once every 5 years you can see like the rings of Saturn around a star. Like it's like you can see the star and then there's a tiny little bit of distance and then you can see another ring. That happens like once every 5 years.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
My aunt, when I was younger, was very obsessed with astronomy.
Well, that's a cool thing to be obsessed with because there's not many better things than like out space. Right, so we've gathered this is just a stone gazebo, right?
Mm-hmm. So, it doesn't go anywhere.
This is the entrance, isn't it? Oh, this is an amazing name. Asuna Bitapsai. Asuna Bitashpai. I think that's right. What do you think?
Sounds right.
Asuna Bitashpai. So,
you know, that same name like popped up earlier when you were like aiming at the, what is it called? The flying thing. Yeah, that one. And I thought it was like you had nicknamed the monster.
Yeah, the Daedric ruins. I went into one the other day and they're fucking like they scare me. Like
it looks pretty badass though.
You know, they look so fucking cool, but they look so fucking cool and they are fucking really scary at the same time. Okay, so I've got some spark arrows loaded. I'm gonna get the bow armed. And then, hang on, yeah. Right, I'm just going to save now.
Save inside, save outside.
I told you I go one way or the other. I go obsessive fucking saving or I just forget for ages. Like there is no in between.
Can't just do it like every 15 minutes. Like,
That seems very logical, but apparently not. Look at that fucking shit going on
that's crazy. That doesn't look. That doesn't look appropriate.
there. Well, I guess it's a Daedric ruin. They're not the most appropriate of places. I mean, they're literally
All I
the
have to
haven
say-
of devils. Or of evil gods. Like, not even devils, but literally evil gods.
That guy got a lot going for him.
Are you not dead yet? Okay, let's get a weapon. Oh, yeah, he's dead. I couldn't see because
Okay.
of all of the stuff. Why does he have a chitin war axe when he's in a Daedric ruin? That doesn't make sense.
Obviously, you stole it.
Yeah, but you'd think he'd steal something better. Like, that's chitin, yo. He's in a Daedric place. I bet if he just looked around the chests, he'd have, like, a Daedric thing.
He's a learning like apprentice right now. They don't give him the good stuff.
Yeah, I understand. Right, let's see. I've got like 30 odd, just under 30 weight left. Or maybe I get a pauldron. Get like a gauntlet each.
You have
Maybe just
9
leave.
left. Spend them wisely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put down again. Loot left. Okay, so we had a look this side. The way these Daedric places work, there usually happens to be. Oh shit! That's what I was gonna do. Oh, there's a dead scamp there. I
There's
didn't even
8
notice that
now.
dead scamp. I was just gonna put all the things from this guy like outside the guy. So yes, I will leave you naked and leave a pile of your stuff here. That's all you deserve.
He has underwear on. He's like briefs.
Yeah, everybody has to have their like little briefs on. So here's another dead scamp.
Then women, when you take all the clothes off women, they still get their whole, like, all of their underwear. Whole bodysuit. Oh my god. Still can't handle how that looks.
Yeah, so there was a thing in Daggerfall where they didn't. So I think that got changed slightly for this game. Because there was a kind of adult filter thing that you could put onto Daggerfall.
I see.
Okay. That was pretty minor. How good is having a fucking Daedric fucking shield all the time?
Pretty damn good that looks, but
Yeah, like the armor class like changed. 35 to... Oh, hang on.
just over there taking your shirt off.
Yeah, it's not putting it back on now. Yeah, so 35 to 44, so 9. It adds 9 to the armor class.
It's craziness.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good, isn't it? Silver Sword Trapper. Glass Dagger, 4,000. Nice. And then the best thing about glass stuff, it just weighs so little. 1.8, I think so. Red Despair Amulet. Absorb willpower 4 to 8 points for 5 seconds on target. It's a nice one to take. Ring of Sanguine Silver Wisdom. Fortify Illusion 5 points on self. Constant effect. Interesting. Fuck Night Eye. I get Night Eye as racial bonus. I think, yeah.
Well, cats do see in the dark.
I have Night Eye 50 points for 30 seconds on self. So it costs me 0 and it has a 100% chance of happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do alright with that skill. So there's a thing with, let's just save this here. That statue though. So there's a thing about dangerous statues that, well, I don't know the exact science of it, but I think it's that as soon as you cross over this threshold, that Dremora Lord appears. Okay, so it's either that threshold or this threshold. Let's just check this one first. Okay. So we've done this one and nothing's happened.
Okay.
So what if I would get this common soul gem and diamond. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right. I need to do 5th barrier. And then do elemental burst fire. Oh shit. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh.
So that's the reason why I saved.
That status though.
Yeah, it's supposed to say that statue though, right? So yeah, Dremora Lords. Dremora Lords are pretty serious. Apparently we have 3 viewers, so that means like you, me, and somebody else.
Hello, silent being.
Welcome. Welcome.
I'm sorry you've been watching us be so weird. You should speak. Yay!
Sup, Shivers?
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the weirdness.
Do you think this is weird? I think, oh, right, actually, like, maybe I'm not the good person to ask about what's weird, because what's my normal is, like,
Exactly.
really,
That
like,
is
off-kilter,
exactly-
like, yeah, you know.
The Dom Show is exactly why it's weird.
Yo, like, you clearly love it.
It's hilarious to me.
No, I actually was saying, like, Dong Show, like, clearly, like, Shivers clearly loves the Dong Show. He thinks it's
so
weird. No, you love it, though, right? Oh, shit. I nearly fell over my table.
Don't knock your whole setup over.
No,
Don't
actually,
get
I was
excited.
going to fall over the table, which is, like, behind my whole setup. So the setup would have
Oh.
been fine. I would have just, like, fucked loads of other things up. But I didn't. everything's okay. It's really cool, but I like need to go for like what bio break. That's the name, isn't it? Bio break.
Bio break. Where's my scroll? Well, last time he had to run off. He left me a scroll to read. I guess he didn't want to do that this time. Well, let's see if I can hurry up and pull up one of the Skyrim books. Probably won't. He'll probably get back before I find one. It'd be a waste of time looking it up. Well, this is a lot of fun. I'm glad that you joined, even though it's a little bit crazy up in here. Right now, we're just kind of trekking along. We're trying to get north to try to finish off the quest, or I guess start a quest. And it's just taking a really long time, partly because he's gotten distracted. But it's fun. Get a laugh out of it, if nothing else. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Let's see. I could just find a scroll to read real quick. Won't lie, I haven't ever played it. This is my first time ever seeing it. I've played Skyrim like on the PlayStation, but this is really cool to see like what led to Skyrim. So it's really cool to watch. Then you see little glitches and statues that are made that just happen to look like he has two giant penises hanging down.
I'm pretty sure there's statues in like Skyrim that look like that too.
Probably. You didn't leave me a scroll. Very disappointing.
I'm so sorry. Like, but I just thought you'd just, you know, you just
I
have the
didn't
natural
have-
kind of thing to just be able to like take over and just like kind of do what you want.
I can't reach up into the computer and just start playing the game.
No, but you can just like generally chat shit and like talk to
Well, I did. I
shitters.
was talking about the double penises on the statue.
Exactly. That's all good. So apparently we're gonna load the game. So yeah, here's the thing, like, this is what I don't get about what point and when you cross the threshold. Like, does the Dromora Lord appear? Is it when you take something?
Probably. No, I heard music. Maybe not.
Okay. Oh, it fooled you with the music.
It did. Like it. I've played enough Legend of Zelda. No.
Okay,
music
so
hit
I
you
can
up.
be under the dong. Doubles.
That's my gosh. That is disgusting.
It's clearly the cod piece, yo. It's clearly the cod piece.
The sad part is it's actually
Okay.
not covering up anything.
Your moment is at an end. I just heard some flavor text that somebody gave us. I think somebody at the other side of the statue just saw us.
Mm-hmm. But they can't find us.
They didn't get anything really because I can't see them. You haven't played Morrowind in years, Shivers? Well, maybe you should, because Morrowind is an amazing game. I mean, yeah, there's loads of like really new games that are cool and stuff, but
Like Minecraft.
no, like I will say it, like Minecraft might be one of the best games I've ever played. It might be the game I rate as the greatest ever in the world. Like, there's specifically survival mode of Minecraft. There's
Creative mode.
yeah, no, there's the other aspects of Minecraft that are really cool and like amazing in themselves, and I really love the fact that there's all these people that just play Minecraft and they might only just play like mini games on a random server, and that might be just their experience of Minecraft, but they're still like really into it and they really have fun with it. But then, you know, there's the other people where it is just all about creative mode for them and they're just like building cool things. And then there's the other people that it's all about survival, but then it might not be just about survival. They might be like a hardcore survival, so they're playing some like crazy survival server where you can't fucking sleep or whatnot on. And there's just all these variations and there's just this different depth to this game. It's kind of amazing, really. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty awesome.
Accidentally left the stream.
But, you know, I'm still playing Morrowind.
Yes, I know. I've tried to convince you for the last 2 days.
Expensive shoes. They're very random, these expensive shoes that just happen to be there. Oh, is that the person I just stripped earlier and just took all their stuff off?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's a Night Eye person. So where is the other person that made the sound?
Oblivion was great. Skyrim is good. Tried
Sorry.
no fast travel.
Sorry, say that again. What was good?
I'm reading what he said in the chat. He said, well, Oblivion was great. Skyrim is good. And then he said, tried no fast travel, question mark.
Oh, tried no fast travel in question in Skyrim. So when I play Skyrim, it's not consistently, like, you know, I do use fast travel, but then there's lots of times that I don't use fast travel. I will very purposefully like not use fast travel like a good portion of the time, because yeah, it totally makes a difference to the experience. And for me, like my favorite missions in Skyrim are the ones that you pick up randomly when you're walking around the world. So what I think, yeah, so like the thing about Skyrim, and you know, the reason that a lot of people have a problem with it, like definitely like PC gamers, is one, the interface was made for using with a gamepad. Like, if you're using a keyboard and mouse on vanilla Skyrim, you're playing it wrong. It's designed for a joypad. Like, it just is. And if you want to use it with a mouse and keyboard, then you need to use that mod that changes the interface so it's better for that. But the interface was definitely designed for a joypad. And there's some other things about, like, you know, the main quest is quite simplified, and it's made quite easy comparatively for a main quest in an Elder Scrolls game. And so are some of the other like main quest lines. But I think that's kind of played off against making some of the other like random missions like a lot harder. I think my favourite missions in the game were the Black Books, where you meet Hymeaeus Mora. They were pretty awesome missions. And the quest and the like Civil War quest line, they were some of my favourite missions as well. But yeah, there's lots of issues with Skyrim, but I think there's lots of things that are really great about it too. So I don't like do the kind of usual, oh, hate Skyrim, blah blah, it's just too simplified and too easy. Like, yeah, you can, it is quite easy in some aspects, but still, like, you're still just talking about the main game and the main, like, quest lines. If you go outside of that a bit, some things are harder. And still, like, I don't think how hard the game is has anything to do with the general, like, exploration of the world and the pleasure you get from exploring that world. And, like, that side of it is, like, really mega to me.
Woo! Shippers followed the channel.
Cheers. Big ups. Thank you. Pow, pow,
Thanks
pow.
for
Pow, 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 pow,
supporting.
pow, pow. I don't have any sound effects, so, you know, I'm going to have to just make them up.
So I know what I'm going to read the next time you walk away. It's called Confessions of a Kaji Fur Trader. So
I thought when you said confessions, I thought you were going to say the book of the Confessions of a Skooma User. Because that's a really amazing one too. Like,
no, I just saw Kajit and clicked.
well, you know, this Kaji is pretty amazing. Right, what's going on back here? Right, so the last time, I'm wondering, right, whether the whole, like, Daedra, like, little dungeons are, like, similarly designed. Because the last one I came into, it had this little section behind the Daedra statue. It had some, like, loot, like, chests here. But then this was it. That was it for, like, this area. But then there was another area you could access from the other side. Oh. Who said my suffering was going to be great?
See, that's why I'm confused. There's, like, someone hidden in, like, maybe they're stuck in a wall or something.
Yeah,
It's
this is
been a
what I'm
couple
thinking. Like, there's
times
some,
I've
like, awkward
the costume.
pathfinding.
Need the lusty. It's misleading. Aragonian, not Aragon. Wow.
Oh, the lusty Argonian maid. That's Crassus's. Need the lusty Argonian maid. It's misleading. Well, that's Crassius's story.
Was it the one with the weird mermaid tail thing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah, it was just the creepy one made by, you know, when there was the whole new play mission, and so there was the annoying dude outside the
it's her
enchanter's
tail thing.
shop. Yeah, all that mission.
Hey, look, there's actually another part of it that you'll get later, I guess. I kind of want to read it.
I mean, I think we have to at this point, right?
Oh
So
my goodness.
I think we've realised that at this point, the way the Dremora Lord gets summoned is by picking up the stuff that's in there. So if we get the Silver Soul Trapper,
We can watch you die again.
right, and I'm gonna do scroll with.
See, it sounds like it's going to be so vulgar. And in reality, if you look into what he's saying, it is very vulgar. Because he's like saying to
fuck.
clean his spear. And she's going, it's too big. It would take too long. And it's like,
Yeah, no, it's very purposefully vulgar and obtuse, and you know, there's a lot of very big like innuendo in there. And yeah,
Beers.
I totally died.
I said that you would.
Yeah, and you were completely right. So what I'm gonna do is, before I take the stuff, I'm gonna cast the scroll of the 4th barrier. Shivers is funny because it sounds vulgar. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna take
I
that.
mean, compared to what it says, it's really not. It doesn't go into what you think it would.
Oh shit.
Oh my goodness, this next act that you can read is terrifying. Did you die again or not?
No, not yet. I had to like swap weapon because I was using the 2-handed weapon.
Man.
Yes! You dead. You dead, Dromora Lord.
Spam it.
Daedric. So this is just a club. It's a club, and it only does maximum of 12 damage per hit. Yet it is worth 10,000.
No, I know. That's why I'm sleeping.
So this is, it's the Daedric club, the Daedric heart.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to be, when you look at the title, it looks like you're going to be reading some erotica and then you get into it and it's just a bunch of little innuendos and nothing good comes out of it.
Are you just talking about life right now?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's fun. I wonder when when he gives you the next act. BTW. You know how we were complaining about the first one he gives you Act 4, Scene 3?
Yeah.
The next one he gives you is Act 7, Scene 2. What the hell is this shit?
Motherfucker has no idea of continuity, right?
Seriously.
Oh, it's all good. Oh, my drink's getting low again.
Well, what time is it now?
It is
5:15?
It is 5:15 in the AM in this time zone.
It's 11:15 here.
There you go. Well, that is a more reasonable timeline. Dromora Lord killed like a fool.
You can't type full. 9:17. You're 3 hours behind me, man. 2. I'm bad at math today. Which means that means
Oh, is he on
8
like?
hours.
Are you on like the West Coast or something?
Yeah,
Shivers?
he would have been he has to be in the west of the U.S. or farther. No, I think it has to be the west of the U.S.
Well, yeah, it's the West Coast of the US
Like,
or somewhere like quite
California.
Yeah,
I was about to say California.
There you go. You're in Cali.
I have family in California.
That's nice for you. I've got nothing in California. Apart from a want to kind of visit San Francisco because of the history and stuff.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, I only really want to go to San Francisco because of the history of the place. Like, I think I'd more rather hang out in Oakland than fucking San Francisco.
Nah, go to Los Angeles.
I mean, I'll be doing that as well as. But oh yeah, and what you were saying before about like can't type it in, I could type it all in. Dromora Lord killed like a fool. All the characters. I'm jealous of Shivers. He gets to be in a state where you can get like legal weed, which is pretty awesome.
That's a true story. Everything is expensive.
Yeah, I live in the, like,
Not
see, the
wrong.
thing is though, right? There's lots of places where stuff is expensive. So I live on the south coast of England, where stuff is kind of expensive. I live in a really, really small town, but because it happens to be on the south coast, shit is really expensive, and it's as
Okay,
expensive.
screw you, dude.
It's as expensive as like bigger
Everyone but
cities in
me.
other places. Yeah, everyone but you. 420, yo. Yeah, no, big ups. Like, what you smoking, Shivers? You got something good?
Actually, technically, I did during my break today with my.
Well, there you go. Technically,
I
you did.
got some for once. It's just not when I could.
So, yeah, I need a top up on my drink, and I might need to top up something else too. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Should I do I need to find a scroll?
No, I'm gonna read the stuff without you.
Cool. You go for it. You do your thing. I like that.
After we find that Khajiit scroll. Alright, I'm going to read the scroll while he's gone. Confessions of a Khajiit Fur Trader. My execution is tomorrow. The turnkey asks what I'd like for my last meal. Bring me paper, I say, a quill and a candle. Perhaps the jar would like a confession. I would rather pass the time. When my father's harem burned down, family fortune was lost to ashes. My brother and I set to begging in the gutters of Esweir. I will never forget the first time we stole a traveler's purse. It was almost by accident. Just a slip of the claw in the pouch fell into our hands. We ate like kings that night. We slept in a warm bed for the first time. Soon afterward, my brother and I took up the knife. The gang we joined treated us like dirty orphans we were. We robbed, we scammed, we cut and ran, and years of debauchery and hard living took their toll. I lost half of my left ear in a knife fight with a blind, drunk Argonian. I wanted to give up, but my brother, he dreamed bigger, better. My brother wanted to make it in Cyberdil and become a legit merchant. We had a plan, one final heist on the northbound caravan, said to be filled with jewels. Something went wrong. My brother could not stop the horses on time, and I stood helplessly by and watched the wagon plummet over a cliff. But as I picked up the wreckage, my devastation turned into excitement. There were no jewels, but there were plenty of luscious wolf pelts, worker tusks, and mammoth hides. More than enough to buy my way in Cydradil. I'd follow in the footsteps of so many of my kind, a traveling merchant, someone with a respectable profession. I had all the furs bundled in my pack when I saw my brother's broken body. His ears were still warm. I shut his eyes for the last time. This was his dream, that he would want me to go. But I wanted, well, the caravan guards were coming. I had to go. But I couldn't just let his body rot. My brother gave me my first skin. It was to be a memento, but in the darkness of the fence's cabin, the coin hit me, my hand heavy. Then she looked at my brother's pelt and offered 3 times the amount of any other fur. Disgust caught in my throat, but I did not live very long. I realized the cost of such a forbidden luxury, the value, the demand, the respect. This is what I wanted. It became easier, a dark alley, gagging in one hand, and a quick slice across the throat. Gently hold the body as it bleeds. I became faster, my cuts precise and fluid. I peeled the skin with one motion and kept the merchandise pristine and in one piece. I became rich, far richer than anyone in my family had ever been. Yet I was careful. My stronghold was well hidden and practically impenetrable. I hired the men that used to employ me. We moved frequently on less traveled roads when we hunted in the wild. We stalked the back alleys we used to sleep in when we hunted in the city. I grew so rich that I no longer needed to dirty my own hands. Patchwork colored fur fetched the best price among the Bosmer. Argonians preferred the pelts completely skinned and tanned. Orcs prized the thick, waterproof leather of the Argonians. Humans most often bought tails and ears. I had to employ an alchemist and a master craftsman for a couple odd requests, but I didn't ask when the gold piled up. And now I'm a prisoner. Maybe I became careless. Maybe I let too many secrets slip between the sheets. The raid of my fortress was a massacre. They took me alive, barely. That was their mistake. My enemies should have killed me when they... I have one lockpick, and the northern wall of my cell is weak with disrepair. My head shall not roll tomorrow. I am not finished with the trade. There's always going to be buyers. One day I will sell my own skin for a king's ransom, as my name is a legend, and yours shall rot in the gutters with your bone. Signed, the Fur Trader.
That fur trader is pretty fierce, right?
Seriously, though. Speaking of, you need to heal up.
It's like, and I'll sign in my name, the fur trader.
He asked for a quill and pen just to tell his story and then practically like cuss them all out. He'd be like, just thought I'd let you know, this is when I decided I was leaving. But did you see that he like sold his brother's pelt?
I don't know if I heard that bit. I think I might have been out for that bit. But...
So in the beginning, they were robbed, and the horses and brother with the horses went over a cliff, and he didn't want to leave his brother there to rot, so he grabbed him and skinned him.
Amazing.
Rather than leave him there dead.
I mean, I guess there's some logic to that.
How do you feel about that as a Hajit?
As a Hajit, so this one feels like it is a very extreme action, but there is some logic to the action, but...
How does it make you feel that he sold it?
Well, this one did not like them very much. In life and in death. That's all I can say. This Kaji is not mourning over its death. So the last...
Well, who knows what actually happened, if he escaped or not.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Gotten out and then was just killed.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, trauma root.
I'm
so
gonna have to go look through these books and...
So the last one of these Daedric runes that I found, I found they had just around the corner from the main entrance there was a secondary entrance which had like just, you know, other cool loot and whatnot in there.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of seeing if the same thing's true now, that if I go around this way, that it's going to follow the same format. So Shivers is smoking right now too, apparently.
Yeah.
What are you smoking, Shivers? What you got? Are you dabbing it up, yo? Are you dabbing it up? Have you got a nice e-nail going on?
Gosh.
I got an e-nail, shit. Like, even in England, Joe, we're like catching up. That's something I'm gonna say though. That's something I'm gonna say for the American weed scene in general. The whole like dabs, like e-nail kind of movement slash thing is something I'm quite down with, and I say, you know, fair play. You know, it's a concept that's been around for like quite a few like decades, but the kind of form it's taken now is quite a good, convenient one, and I salute the American innovators that are part of that, I guess is what I'm saying.
Honestly, when it comes to everything, I prefer to have. I like my munchy snacks that my friends make.
Is that just like edibles that they make? Yeah, like, you know, like
I
edibles
used
are
to have
good.
a friend who made but they were edibles. It was like crack upon crack.
Yeah, no, edibles are so good. I mean, like, you know, your different forms are just, you know, different forms. You take whatever
Well,
form
technically,
fits
supposedly
with you.
edibles are better for you because no matter what, when you're smoking, it's still like smoke, even though the weed itself doesn't hurt you, but the actual smoke itself is not good for you. So edibles are the best way to do it.
So, if you
You
want to
know
talk
how
about like an ideal, then yeah, like edibles are 100% the most ideal way
the
to
faster
consume
ways?
it, but it's not like the fastest or anything like that. But the
No.
thing, the problem with it is like judging amounts and stuff. That's the biggest
If
problem with
that's
edibles.
right, or it doesn't go up.
Whereas, you know, if you're smoking joints, dabs or whatever, like it's a lot easier to like estimate like and work out what's going on and like keep yourself kind of level. But yeah, edibles, they're fun times. You have fun times. I had some like crazy times. I remember when I was like 17, 18's, like burning like 3-4 grams of hash and like and just swallowing that, and it just completely like I was fucked, like fucked. Do you know? Because that's an eighth of hash, so that's already an extract, and then like, okay, so it's not like a kind of wax extract of these days, but that's still going to be like 40-50% THC, right? And if you think most like flour that you're buying is 15 to 20% THC, so you know that's pretty fucking strong. And like as a fucking 17-year-old as well, like I hadn't smoked a lot before that. Yeah, I'd smoked some. Obviously the hash didn't come out of nowhere, right? Like I'd had it for a while. I'd smoked some of it and shit as well, but then there was just this afternoon I went ice skating with like a load of friends and my cousins, and I just like burnt and swallowed this lump in one go. I was fucked. Like there are a lot of gaps from that day.
Ice skating while you're high doesn't sound like a plan.
Say that again.
Ice skating while you're high doesn't sound like the smartest plan. There's sharp things on your feet.
It was clearly okay.
Oh goodness.
I mean, oh fucking Nick's hound. Oh, if I got shock arrows on a Nyx hound, a Nyx hound is not worth shock arrows.
Well, you already shot him.
Won't go with the fucking blade, and I just love the way he just kind of went sideways.
Dude, your health.
Oh, my health. Oh, shit, my health.
What does it say? 4? I told you earlier your health was shit.
You did.
You got popped by a beetle.
Disease Shulk. I thought that thing over, but look, my health is a lot better, and now I'm resting again.
Yeah, you had freaking 4 health.
And it's been fucking interrupted again by this rat. Should we see if we can get full rest? Like, go fully.
I'll just go ahead and let it alone.
Full heal. Full heal.
You were so fucking lucky you didn't die.
Full healsies. Full healsies. Apparently lucky.
Yes.
But no, I was super lucky. So my health was at like nothing.
Yeah, you had 4. I looked at the number. You had 4 health. Oh. That wasn't even, that wasn't even, if he had hit you once, you would have been dead.
But I'm alive. What does that tell you? What does that tell you about me? I'm damn lucky. Like
that the cat beat the dog.
that is a very Tom and Jerry way of putting it.
No, come to notice, so it's like only me that like is really, really, really chatty in the chat.
I mean, I think it's like it's one of those things that it's like the amount of people like make a difference, don't they? Like those numbers. Ooh, that was a bit sharp. What is this animal over here? It's like some kind of ogre.
It's Shrek.
It is a bit Shrek looking. I want to use some normal arrows though.
You and your skirt. You can't.
Like, what is your problem with my skirt? it's pretty nice. Like,
Well, it was an expensive skirt.
oh,
Oh.
I didn't realize that'd come running for me, and then like I just had to shoot it in third person and couldn't see properly. But no, we're all good. We're all good.
What is it? I want to see.
I think it is an ogre, but what is that? What is that?
It looks like a rock.
Well, it's a cool structure. It's an ogrim.
It's not
And
an ogre.
he's got a Daedra heart on him as well. Thank you, ogrim. How nice of you to have a
His
Daedra heart.
name is Shrek. Everyone who's group, unless they're a girl, then they're named Fiona.
That's just not right, yo. That is unfair. That is stereotypical.
I don't care.
Well, some
It'll
of us
help
do
me
care.
remember.
Some of us do care, right?
The
Some
back
of us
where
care.
you were, you just went in a big ass circle.
Okay, there's another. There, I think I was right before. There's another door up here. Yeah, that's the one. Asuna Bitashpi. Asuna Bitashpi. That's all good. But it does follow the same pattern. So there's like a main entrance, and you go around the corner-ish, and then there's another one, and it'll go, and it's gonna have a hole in the ground. It's gonna go kind of over where the place we were before. Headshot. Come on.
You know what I don't understand?
What?
Like, you died off at like 8 o'clock my time. If even.
Sorry, say that again.
Like
That I
fine.
started.
Last night you fell asleep at like 8 o'clock my time.
Oh no, it wasn't like 8 o'clock.
Night.
So it was about 1 p.m. yesterday, I had a nap. And then, like, about 7, 8-ish, I was kind of just chilling on the sofa, like, watching, like, a Let's Play. Like, I didn't really, like, nap, but I wasn't... Do you know when you're just in that in-between kind of stage? Where you're a little bit phased out, but you're, like... You're awake doing stuff, but you're also a little bit, like, out of it. But you're not asleep. Like, there was a little bit of that around, like, 7, 8-ish.
So it's been approximately 7 hours since you first started streaming today.
It was about 9 o'clock, wasn't it, when I first started streaming? So there was about 3 hours on the first video. And then...
Well, I'm just looking at my notifications that you went live 7 hours ago on the first one.
Yeah, I guess so. If there was about 3 hours in the last one, there's like coming
There
up
was 7
to...
hours. You went for about 3. And then we had a one that was 4 hours ago, which was when it cut out. And then one that was started 2 hours ago, which is this one.
Yeah, this one said it's like, according to OBS, it's like 2 hours 46.
It's almost 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost 8 hours ago that everything started.
Yeah, no, that was a while ago. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm cold chilling. I've got quite a full glass of drink. I'm a bit
it's hilarious
pissed.
though. We got all this fixed. You're like, yeah, we'll probably play Morrowind for like another hour.
Well, this was the thing, right? So I was like, okay, we'll test it, and then we'll test it with Minecraft or something. But then you said, oh, I can just talk over like Morrowind 2. You said something like along those lines. Yeah. And I was like, oh, cool.
I can play more Morrowind.
I can just play more Morrowind. Yeah, that's cool. Let's just chat while I play Morrowind. That sounds like really great to me.
In reality, it's better because hours ago.
Do you know what you need? You know what you need to do? You've just like cut out a couple of times. So do you know there's an option where it has like a sensor thing on like the minimum volume that it picks up on when you're talking?
Okay.
So there's like a volume level, and then there's like this like yellow bar bit below it. Like if you put that a little bit lower, it will pick up like your volume more of the time. Because there's been a couple of times where you've been like saying a word and maybe like part of the word cuts off because you just go like below.
It's because I had auto sensory.
Yeah, it's that one, but it's just like it's getting that setting right, isn't it?
Yeah, I already turned it down.
Sweet.
This means also you'll probably like hear the fan. Possibly, maybe not.
No, don't hear the fan. It's just hear you clearer, because there's not that kind of little bordering like cutting out, which is cool. So yeah, we killed this Ogrim. Fuck you, Ogrim. And
oh, he had a nipple ring.
Yeah.
Howie, that's a big old nipple ring. It looks like it goes in the nose of a bull.
I mean, well, they're not small creatures.
Yeah, but look at his nipple. He has like no nipple. Like really look at it, like how?
Well, if you really look at it, then the actual ring is outside of his nipple.
Yeah, it's like just a clip-on.
Well, yeah, so it's not an actual like nipple ring. It is just a clip-on. And he doesn't have one the other side, so he's just got a clip-on.
The other one fell off. It wasn't clipped on well enough.
You're a chump. You're a part-timer, Ogrim. You're a part-timer. So, yeah, we need to find this other entrance. Well, when I say find, I mean... Well, when I say find, I do mean find, because, like...
When you say find, you mean never, ever, ever reach fast, ever.
No, I mean that I want to reach it. It's just that...
Ever.
Like, well, this is the thing, right, in Morrowind, like, it might say that this is where you are to the thing, but then where that thing is, it's open to interpretation.
It's on the other side.
It's not very exact.
It's on the other side.
Yeah. Well, the other side. But what's the other side?
Like, east of you.
Yeah, but how do you know I can't go that way? Which is kind of what I'm banking on, that I can go this way.
Probably by glitching, but not by actual what's supposed to be there.
Okay, I don't need to go over, but I can go in between without going all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough. Yes.
Awesome.
More lucky.
Uh-oh, it's just us again.
Dun dun dun.
Hey, you followed you though.
I know, right? That's pretty awesome. Like,
Yeah,
see, the
it's
thing
fun.
is, like, for me, the streaming thing isn't about being live. It's about I don't have to edit videos.
Yeah.
Like, that's the more important part of streaming to me.
Lazy.
Oh,
You're
fuck.
gonna die. You're gonna die. You need
Oh,
to heal.
fuck.
Let me see. What does it say? 5. Good job. 4, 5. Going for 6 next.
No, I'm 38 now. And it's gonna go, that's gonna go up. Come on,
I think
Ring.
you're gonna go for 3 next.
Okay.
Sounds good. He's gonna see you before you're done.
Is that a Dremora Lord?
Guess there's one way to find out.
Oh, shit. Did I just one-shot him? I think I did. No, I didn't.
No, but you did piss him off.
Oh, but can I use my paralyze arrows on him? Where are my paralyze arrows? Yes. Oh, yes! So then I can get... Oh, that was amazing. Ah, see, that is what, like, fucking gaming, like, RPG kind of games is about, like, when you just, like, you get the perfect combination of, like, you use this thing with this thing, and it just, like, bow, you just fucking bounce them down, fuck you, right? I've got the right fucking healing thing. You got me down to 5 hit points, but it doesn't matter. Pow, pow, pow. Fuck you. That was so good. And I got my arrow back. At least one of them. And I got another Daedra heart. I got 6 Daedra hearts. That's like 1,200 gold. Which in real terms is like 800-900. Which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Wakliziashi.
Wakazashi. Wakazashi. Have you looked at the value?
Oh. No, I had not. 48,000. Never gonna sell that in your lifetime.
There's got to be some fucker that can afford that. But it's on the floor now. See, the crazy thing about like Morrowind, right? So say there was like a random like chest there, and we put this blade in that chest. In, I think this is something like 2 or 3 weeks game time. The contents of the chest will recycle. But if you put the thing on the floor, the thing just persists and it just stays there for like till the end of time. And
Which
you're
could
like,
be annoying in some circumstances.
which is kind of silly because, you know, if there was any kind of other NPCs going around here, they could just pick that shit up. But you can do it in the middle of towns or whatever and shit just stays there. It just persists.
That's annoying almost.
It's equally annoying / awesome because you can get away with quite a lot.
That's true.
You can just kind of, in any place you go to, you can just have a little stash of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want any of that. Okay, no, won't bother. Lock level. Wasn't worth it. First time, nice. Oh look, I lockpicked something that just has a bunch of lockpicks inside it. Right, let's get the Soul Trapper armed again. Over encumbered. 441 out of 440. Fair enough. Right, we need to
Just drop a bottle.
drop
Oh,
a
wait.
bottle. Oh no, fuck that. We just have like a couple of bag and restore health potions. So their weight is 1.5 each. If I swallow a couple of those. Actually, I need not just a couple, but like maybe 3 or 4. I want my health to get like somewhere close to like 80-90%. Okay, gonna take one more of those. Oh, that's not very good.
What? It's still not move? Or
Oh, just the healing didn't go up that much, but it's fine. I just did a little spell.
it's almost 6 a.m.
5:51 a.m. to be exact.
You are crazy. And you still have to sit there and now upload 3 different videos.
3 different what?
Videos. You have the first one.
Yeah.
You have the one where it ended, and you add another one, and then you have this one.
Yes, I've got 3 to upload, I guess.
So about 9 hours of videos to upload.
Well, yeah, I guess so. It's I was watching like so one of my like favorite. I don't know if you watched like the link I sent you, but like one of my favorite YouTubers, like gaming ones, is Lethal Feline, and
Yeah.
he does like 8-9 hour like streams.
Oh Lord.
I know, right? It's intense, like, but you're like fair
I
play, man.
know there's been like a couple people I've watched do like charity live streams. There was one that they did a 48-hour one, and oh my gosh.
Oh, my destruction skill went up to 15. Nice. But yeah, streams when it gets that long is quite ridiculous. But yeah, like 7-8 hours. I mean, the other night when it got to 6 hours, I was like a little bit surprised when it was like, oh shit, it's like 6 hours already.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of cool in a way.
Well, I'm surprised you're not dead. Even with a nap.
Yeah, I think
like there's no way I could ever be up until 6 in the morning and be like, yeah, I'm fine.
You couldn't be up till 6 in the morning. Oh, you could.
No.
Oh, you could.
No,
There are
would.
ways.
If we just kept going for the next 6 hours, I would fall asleep in this chair.
Well, yeah, if that's all that happened. But there are other things that can happen. Right, so... Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm way more north than I thought I was. So I just have to head east. That's fucking cool. So, go east. You're yawning. You've got a reduction of oxygen to the brain or something. What was it that you said to me the other night?
I was going to say, I'm the one who told you that. Yawning, technically, scientifically, is when you don't have enough oxygen going to your brain. And when you yawn, it literally makes oxygen go to your brain.
But is the cause for that, like, as you get tired, you get, like, worse at just kind of breathing properly or whatever? As you get
tired, you need less oxygen to your brain. But because you're still physically awake, your brain needs more oxygen, even though your body's trying to shut down and stop giving you as much oxygen. So you have to yawn to create more. Or I should say receive more, not create.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that?
That's the Ogrim. Do you remember the Ogrim with the nipple ring?
Go back down and look up at it. It looks like a weird looking bull. From farther away. Yeah, like a bull. Like from farther away. I was just glancing. It looked like a weird bull that was gonna like kill you when you got up there.
Yeah, I guess when you've got the horns looking that way.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell is up there? What is it gonna do?
What's it gonna do? Nothing, because I killed it.
I'm surprised my phone has lasted this long. I'm at 18%.
So have you got it like plugged in whilst you're doing stuff and that, or?
I can't.
Oh shit! Yeah, I remember that you can't do that because of like,
because
of Apple. Basically, because of Apple being Apple.
Yeah, like I don't understand how they would do. Hey, you know how people like use their phones all the time and they die really fast? Yeah.
And do you know how we don't put like really big batteries in there? Like, because we could put bigger batteries in there, but we don't. Mm-hmm. Do you know how we do that?
and you know how people love watching things on their phones and using headphones? Yeah. We know what we could do. We could take the headphone jack and just throw it away. And convert our headphones into a plug-in port type jack. And make it where they can never use headphones and plug their phone in at the same time. Wouldn't that make them angry? Horribly angry. Perfect. Go.
We're Apple. That's how we roll.
In reality, the batteries lasted a really long time, but I haven't really been touching. So, like if we were
we found
playing
the camp.
Minecraft, my battery would have lasted 40 minutes.
That's crazy. So we found the camp. So I want to read why we're even supposed to be in the camp because I kind of forgot.
We're looking for some lady to clean out all the gross stuff. What if you already just did that?
I've done stuff like that before. So there was one time that I did a Fighters Guild mission, and then I went to cash in the mission, and then I went to ask for another mission, and then they said, "Oh, do this and kill this person," and then I said that, and they went like, "Oh, it looks like you already did that. I better give you the money for it then."
Like, yeah.
I just like, okay, then I'll take that money, thanks. I mean, I
But
already
it was
killed
like
them, right?
to clean out the wastelands around all this, so maybe you already did.
So I need to.
I don't remember what her name was. Or him. Could have been him.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where this bit is that I needed to come. Here. There's a thing about Vass, isn't there? That was the thing. It was
Well,
Fighters
isn't
Guild.
this,
Fighters
it's the
Guild, the
Necromancer.
Necromancers of Vass. Yeah. Perseus Mercy has asked me to aid the buoyant armiger Uline Henim in her expedition to Vass, which is on a remote island west of Dagon Fell. Help her clear the necromancers out of Vass. Vass is far to the north, in the Shiogorad region. Yeah. That's what it was, wasn't it?
So you're probably hopefully you'll talk to her and y'all will like teleport over there rather than have to.
Yeah, maybe, but there's actually a mission in this area as well. So I can't remember the name of it. But there is a mission in this like camp area. But I'm trying to remember.
We have made it to the 3-hour mark.
Well, according to OBS, on this particular stream, we're on 3 hours, 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And we have dropped 190 frames, which is 0.0% of frames dropped. Which is not bad. Not bad.
So yeah, it's been 8 hours since you first started streaming today.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, right?
I mean, altogether, there was maybe an hour break in there. Maybe. Like, every bathroom break and everything put together.
Here we go.
That's 7 hours.
I found it. I found it by accident, just by going through things sequentially. But I found it. This is awesome. Right. Caius promoted me to apprentice rank in the Blades and gave me the Emperor's secret orders and told me to read them. The Emperor thinks the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine and that I may be the Nerevarine. I'm being sent to the Urshiklaku camp to speak with the heads of the Nerevarine cult, Sulmatul and Nibani Maisa. I'll tell them my story and tell them to test me against the Nerevarine prophecies and then report back to Caius. So Hasul Zain Subani told us, I've heard it said that the prophecies... Actually, do you want to read that?
Oh. I've heard it said that the prophecies foretell the return of the reincarnated Nervar, who shall drive the foreigners from the ashlands, and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple and restore true worships of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, and it is a thought, but a silly ancient legend, and little more, but many Ashlanders, myself included.
Nice.
I'm sorry, there's so much there. There's so much in one conversation.
No, it's cool. So we just have to meet this Sul-Matul person. Which is handy because...
Tell your life story.
Well, we can do that, but it's more that the fact that we get to do that little mission bit on the way to the other mission bit, which is... I always like that, those like compound
So we
little
can
journeys.
feel like in this 3 hours we accomplished something besides walking.
We've accomplished so many things. We explored some places. Look, right? At the start of this session, we were like in Margan, right?
No, in the start of the sessions we were in... I think we were just leaving Vivek.
Fuck, that would be like down... That would be like down here.
Yeah.
And then what? We teleported to like Balmora, and then teleported to Caldera, and teleported to
Morgan or whatever.
Aldrune.
Yeah, Aldrune and then Morgan.
And then I guess teleported to Margan, and then missioned it up here.
Yeah, and then we walked.
Yeah, so once we got to Margan...
As you put in your save, you put the hike or whatever.
Well, yeah, it's a hike, isn't it? Well, this is a thing, right? If you don't want to, like, hike around places, never play Morrowind. Because there's some places where you just have to trek it. Like, there's no two ways about it. It doesn't matter how many different teleportation things you get. Like, you will have to hike there.
You're playing for me.
Yeah, well, I'm doing the hike for you, right?
Yeah, and I just have to sit here and talk shit.
Well, that's the cool thing about like co-commentating, right? Like, you have that little bit of freedom where you just like you're in the adventure, but then you're still like enough out of it where you can kind of chill with it as well.
I'm enough out of it that I went and got a snack at one point. No one knew.
Yeah, so like if shit just comes out of me, I'm just like, oh shit, and you're like, oh hey, look at that. And I'm like, no. And then you're like,
there was
your health's
one
pretty
point
low.
where I think it was when you were originally reading that A word. I was in the kitchen and I was like, yeah, that sounds right. I walked in here, checked it. I'm like, actually, that wasn't bad. I'm not gonna say anything. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna put away my weapon because.
You don't want to piss him off.
Well, yeah, I just don't like. I'm not being hostile. I'm pretty chill, in general. Okay, don't tell me about any of the places. Cheers. Thanks for that. Let's have to go around all the fucking camps one by one. Here we go. I don't actually know which one. Oh, Sul-Matul. Sul-Matul. Meet Sul-Matul. Okay, so I've got to meet Sul-Matul.
It said Martul. Me
Did it?
to the right. That one? Or am I not reading it right?
So this one is Maylis, Maelis, I think.
Okay.
Maylis.
I'm not sitting as close to the computer as I was earlier.
I'm sitting quite close, but then there's certain letters that I just can't see because I've set it to like 1920 by 1080. Like the scaling of it is like quite small because I'm trying to play it without mods, but still I want to play it at like widescreen on my monitor.
Yeah.
So it's trying to like, so I've got that kind of balance on like the screen, so I have to kind of sit halfway across my room rather than sitting on the sofa.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you're not. Can you tell me anything about Summatul? You come to talk? Then talk, Outlander. Okay, I'm going to talk. You want to speak to Summatul? You want to speak to Nabani Maitza? Have they sent for you?
No.
Well, they haven't sent for me. No, I'm going to be straight up. If they have not sent for you, then you will not speak to them. You are an Outlander. And Summatul is our chief. And Nabani Maitza is our wise woman. They will not speak to you. That's okay
Wanna
though.
bet?
You told me they're the chief, right? So isn't the chief going to be in the best?
It'll be in the biggest one.
Yeah, exactly, right? So probably that one. But I do first want to kind of track the whole outside, because this is just, I just want to get like clear a bit of this black space. Stage of crewing. Yeah, that was the one that I was just in, dickhead. I'm so shit sometimes. I'm just like, oh, look at that really interesting thing. Oh yeah, you were just there. It was like 5 to 10 minutes ago.
Guy.
Yeah. It was 5 to 10 minutes ago. You
5 to
killed the
10
flame Atronak.
You killed that an hour ago.
Yeah, but then I longed it out all the rest of it, right? Like, I long a lot of things out. Do I have your racer plumes? No, and a steel arrow. I will take that. Okay, cool. I cleared some of that bit. I'm going to come in around here and clear some of this blackness. Kill this shalk on the way. Oh, shit, wrong thing. Silver Soul Trapper. Sweet. So yeah, just carry on just this kind of way. See if there's any more of this shit to reveal. Like something that might conveniently say Summatul's tent.
Well, I'm about to have to get off. I have about 10%, a little over.
Oh, on your phone, and you can't go at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you really need to get one of those, like, other cables.
Yeah.
Well, it has been cool.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been all good, and I mean, yeah, I should probably like finish off the stream pretty soon.
You should like sleep for a couple hours.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, if I sleep to at least like 10 or 11, that'd be a good thing.
Probably. So you don't go to get your son and then crash.
Yeah, but then I have to. I'm gonna do all my YouTube uploads first, and I have to upload like 3 separate files.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So glad I'm not involved.
Well, this is a good thing, is that I don't have to do any editing to them. All I have to do is upload them.
That's very true, but it's still sitting there to say yes, upload. So it doesn't just not upload.
That's
Hey,
cool.
look, I'm at level 17. Went
Oh.
up 7 levels.
Oh, from your thingying, from watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think I'll just reset my main account to see. Apparently I'm level 56.
Cool. I'll get there.
Alright, I'm gonna save. So find my tool. That's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
That's a clear instruction for what to do next. Oh, quit Morrowind. And I'm going to quit the stream.
Alright.
So say
See
goodbye
y'all.
to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. We're on to bed.
Laters.